In tonight's news brief, a Warren County hunter plummets 20 feet to the ground after an equipment malfunction. This and more just ahead after a word from our sponsor. It's time for your Vicksburg Daily News Brief, brought to you by your friends at Cook Tractor Company. Now's the perfect time to check out the complete line of zero turns at Cook Tractor Company on Highway 80. Visit them online at cooktractorco.com or give them a call today at 601-TRACTOR. September 25th is National If You See Something, Say Something Awareness Day. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security designated it as such to emphasize the importance of suspicious activity reporting during National Preparedness Month. To see ways in which you can participate, see the full article at vicksburgnews.com. The Vicksburg National Military Park is inviting volunteers to take part in its annual National Public Lands Day event on October 2nd. Traditionally held on the fourth Saturday in September, National Public Lands Day is the nation's largest public lands volunteer event. This year, the National Military Park will be holding its volunteer event in October. From 8 a.m. till noon, volunteers will have the opportunity to work alongside park staff to provide cleaning for the headstones located within the National Cemetery. Registration is required and COVID rules are in place. Check out our story at vicksburgnews.com for all the details. Warren County was alerted to an incident just after 4 p.m. on Friday. A Warren County man was injured after falling 20 feet from his deer stand when the bottom gave way.
Just after 4 o'clock Friday afternoon, we received a call of an accident in the woods involving a deer stand. Units arriving on the scene found a 43-year-old male. He was actually on his own property behind his home, had a relative with him, and he was checking a deer stand preparing for upcoming hunting seasons. It appears that there may have been equipment malfunction that caused this, but he fell about 20 feet, was injured, immediately called 911. Excellent response from Vicksburg Fire Department, paramedics and EMTs.
Emergency responders were able to bring the injured hunter out of the woods and place him in an ambulance where he was transported to Merritt Health River Region. He was then transported by helicopter to the University of Mississippi Medical Center for treatment. We'll be right back.
Come throw some axes.
Have a drink with some friends.
Get in on the action.
We have fun forever.
It was a big night for local football teams Friday night. Vicksburg High School football team gave fans a show during homecoming week in the Swamp with a 52-0 shutout victory against Jim Hill. By halftime, VHS was ahead at 40-0. The second half of the game would prove to be just as brutal, with Jim Hill not being able to score. After a very close game, the Flashes managed to defeat rival Cathedral 28-27 in front of a big crowd. The Flashes and the Green Waves went on a scoring rampage in the first half, where the score was tied at 21. It came down to the late game where Cathedral scored a touchdown, with the score reading 28-27. The extra point was blocked by senior Chase Tucker. Porter's Chapel Academy put an end to the undefeated winning streak held by Wilkinson County Christian in a 52-37 victory. Many players made some huge plays contributing to the Eagles' win, including Tyler Washington, who rushed for 258 yards and 4 touchdowns with 2 two-point conversions. Unfortunately for local fans, Warren Central High School football team took their first loss of the season against the defending state champs Oak Grove with a score of 37-20. The Warriors scored in the opening of the game and eventually pushed the lead up to 18-0 by halftime. The Vikings found the end zone a few more times, but by then the Warriors' capitalization on opportunities led them to the win. Looking at our Vicksburg area forecast for the next few days, we see our Sunday with a high around 88, mostly sunny skies, and a low around 61. Monday, mostly sunny skies with a high of 90, low around 64. And on Tuesday, another partly cloudy day, though. 89 is the high with a 66 for the low. And we didn't get any birthdays for today, but we know that you know somebody having a birthday, so happy birthday to them, happy birthday to you, happy birthday all around. We just love to say happy birthday because we really love cake. If you do know somebody with a birthday, make sure to send them in to birthdays@vicksburgnews.com. That's going to wrap it up for this edition of the Vicksburg Daily News Brief. Thank you for listening.